Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to Oilers After Dark post-game reaction episode 44. Oilers get screwed, bamboozled, a bunch of bullshit. But hey, it's the NHL, right? We make the rules up as we go along. We don't know what offsides is. We don't know what no goals on offsides is. We don't know what controlling the pucks is. What's a goal in March is not a goal in December the following year. What's a goal to help a team essentially take control of a series is not a goal that's going to help a team advance in the standings. We will get into all of that and more on this episode. The Blues beat the Oilers 4-3 in a fucking circus skills competition that should not be part of the NHL. Not part of the playoffs, should not be part of the regular season. Get rid of it, have longer overtimes, maybe have a 3-on-3 overtime for 5 minutes, or a 4-on-4 overtime for 5 minutes, drop it down to a 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. 10-minute overtimes, not a problem, not a big deal. Fans will pay to see it. We will go through goal by goal, and I'm not going to talk about Nurse too much. I do have to touch on him being a bad defenseman this game. Two mistakes, two costly errors, back of the Oilers' net. It is what it is. We move on. I'm done talking about Nurse for this video. First goal scored by Zach Hyman on the power play. Minute into the game. Power play, minute into the game. Wow, who got hooked? Who got hit? Who got slashed? What happened, Matt? Why was there a power play for the Oilers so early in the game? Because St. Louis does not know how to read. St. Louis does not know how to put a lineup out. You've got guys out there. There's a reason why you put lineups in pre-game to let the other team know these are my starting five. Match that with the line you want to match. As the away team, you have to hand in that lineup before the home team, and you cannot deviate from that starting five. You do, you get caught, you get a penalty. Oilers caught it, St. Louis earned a penalty. Hyman scores assisted by Draisaitl and Barrie. 1-0 early. Let's go Oilers. We move along, we move along. Later on in the period, Nurse has the puck safely behind the net, kind of to the side. All the time in the world to do whatever the fuck the guy wants to do. No, I'm just going to look for it in the middle of my feet. Oh, wait, I'm being pressured. Back of the net it goes. We have a tie game. 1-1. All right, we move on. Okay, once a mistake, it happens. You get paid $9 million to make a mistake. Great. You're a $9 million piece of crap tonight. So it is what it is. Again, I really can't harp on it. He's one man. There's a five guys out there. It should have been better all around defense. We know the Oilers can't do that right now for whatever reason. So we move on. Oilers, second period. Well, would you look at that? Too many men on the ice. Power play goal. Oilers, McDavid, assisted by Barrie, and, oh, if you were guessing wrong, Skinner. Why did Skinner get an assist? Because somebody passed it behind him to nobody. Skinner had to come out and play it, give it to Barrie. Barrie left it for McDavid, and McDavid did McDavid magic like he always does when the Oilers need a superhero. Da 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 da! Guess who shows? McDavid. Beautiful goal. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. That power play was lackadaisical, lazy, effortless, boring, stupid, non-inspiring, just whatever adjective, whatever word you want to use to describe that particular power play, it was it. It lacked fun. And then McDavid had puck. And then we know 2 seconds. That's all he needs is 2 seconds. We have a 2-1 game. We're cheering. We're happy. Let's go Oilers. Nothing else really happened in the second period. I don't fucking care anymore. I'm on the refs. Somebody's gonna get hurt, and that somebody's gonna get McDavid hurt. If he continues to get slashed in the hands, hooked, hit without the puck, somebody is gonna hurt him to the point where he's out for months. Because this league will not, cannot, has not called every penalty against this kid. You called Yamamoto for a penalty for a guy falling the fuck over. McDavid got slashed worse than that going in. No fucking call. All right, that's cool. You gave Yamamoto a call for skating because a dumb fuck ran into him. Good for that dumb fuck. I'm sorry, but good for you, Shen. That was 10 minutes protocol for concussion protocol. Was it worth it? No, you didn't score on the power play because you couldn't be out there. Watch where you're going. You're an NHL player. You're going to have guys go across the blue line this way. You're going to have guys go across the blue line. You're going north-south. They're going east-west. He was going to the bench for a line change. You were turning up the ice. That's on you, ding-dong. Get hit. It is what it is. We go into the third period. Oilers are still up 1. No damage done on the power plays that they had. Oh, they had a few of them that were, iffy. Short-handed goal. So St. Louis, another ill-advised play by Broberg. If he just would have stayed in front of the net, that shot wouldn't have happened. Instead, he decided to jump up into play a little bit. And before you know it, it's 3-2. All right, now we're getting a little shocked. Now we're getting a little shook. St. Louis is a team that can play. St. Louis is a team that has guys that can play. St. Louis is a team of grinders and fighters that just want to beat you down. We're late in the third period. Oilers have a power play. Again, this time it's legitimate. A guy hooks Hyman. First too many men, lineups change, non-bullshit call. Like this was an actual hockey play call the Oilers got as a power play. Oilers just had to clear it out of the zone. And I don't understand the hate on Draisaitl and the hate on McDavid for this. This is all on one guy and one guy alone, not knowing how to clear a puck up the ice. Again, he gets flustered, loses the puck. It's in the back of the net. We have 3-3, shorthanded goal by St. Louis. It is what it is. We go into overtime. Okay, let's all get settled here. Let's settle in here. And this may be a longer than 10-minute video, so I may not be able to give the shout-out pictures to the 3 guys that deserve shout-outs. A shout-out for number 1, Yamamoto, point number 100 on his goal. Oh, I forgot the Yamamoto goal. My bad. Yes, Yamamoto scored a goal assisted by Barrie and Hopkins in the third period. So it was McDavid in the second, Yamamoto in the third. Now we got it, good. Okay, let's move on. Yamamoto, point 100. Congratulations, kid. You're amazing. Keep up the good work for being such a small player. Skinner, good effort tonight. 32 shots, 29 saves. Really not much more you could have done. Maybe made a save that everybody's saying, oh, Campbell needed to make that save. Yes, Campbell needed to make that save. So did Skinner. We move on. We're not nitpicking about goaltending making saves. Defense in front of them are both bad. Just like Campbell last game, 32 shots, 29 saves. Okay. Third guy, Barrie, 3 assists. Quiet 3 assists. I didn't even realize he got 3 assists this game. That's how quiet Barrie was. So we're in overtime. We're going back and forth. We have the power play. What do you think the Oilers doing that power play? Globetrotters. Passing. You got a fucking 4-on-3. Why don't we put a shot on net? Why don't we throw a puck at net? You got that extra guy out there, 4-on-3. It's not a 5-on-4. There's more room for you to do some dangly stuff. There's more room for you to get a shot on net. There's more room for a rebound. Chaos. We don't do that. McDavid goes for skates. He goes for laps. Draisaitl goes for laps. No shots on net. Not acceptable. Again, I'm sorry there will be no photos of the 3 stars in our opinion. This needs to be a longer than a 10-minute video. Oilers do get a point. We go down. McDavid does a move at the blue line, has control of the puck, keeps Ryan from touching the puck, puts himself offside. Sure, he puts himself offside. Where's the whistle? Okay, move on. In that sequence, McDavid shoots. Draisaitl on the doorstep, takes a shot, rebound, buries it in the back of the net. Draisaitl scores. We're going home. Let's play La Bamba, baby. Overtime winner. Oh, wait. Situation room calls down. That's offside, actually. Really, situation room. That's offside. Me thinks screw job is in place. We all remember the Bret Hart screw job. Bret screwed Bret, right? I guess McDavid screwed McDavid tonight. If you're gonna, I get the letter of the law, and I get that he was offside. I get that. But if you're calling one in March and or in June, call it the same way in October, November, December, January, February. Call it all year. If it's a goal then, it's a goal now. If it wasn't a goal then, it's not a goal now. Simple facts. Let's not be simple, stupid. NHL, fix your shit and fix your rules. For too long, it's been gray and murky. There should be no more gray, murky areas. A rule is a rule. It's in the rule book. Cut and fucking dry. Sick of the fucking rule changes. Sick of the fucking double standards when it comes to the Oilers. Sick of how bad the league treats this team. And I don't care if you call me conspiracy theorist guy. I don't care. There's enough proof. There's enough footage. There's enough of everything to show you. The league does not want Oilers winning. Oilers winning seems to be bad for the league. Why? I don't know. Because we live in Alberta? Because we're the highest northern team in the league? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't like it, and I wish it would change. We've got two of the best players in the goddamn thing going out there and putting on a goddamn show nightly, and they get shit on like this. I didn't watch the post game because I want my feelings to be raw. I want nothing to deter what happens of what I say. From what I'm going to gather is being said is bullshit league. League needs to make changes to these rules so it's no longer gray. It's black and white. So yes, if the Makar goal in the playoffs was called no goal, we wouldn't have had such a problem with this being no goal. Or hey, if the refs see that the puck's not across the line, but McDavid's feet are across the line, shouldn't the whistle blow instantly? It's cut and dry offside, is it not? You call it, you blow it down. We don't have this conversation. We don't have this talk. We don't have anything. But on top of that, we don't have this conversation if they don't make this call. McDavid gets cross-checked in the fucking neck. Yes, he was going down, making a spin move to get around the defenseman. Said defenseman continues to cross-check him in the shoulder neck area. There's no call on that. Like I said, when will the league wake up and realize the best player in the world is going to get hurt if we don't start protecting star players? And I'm not just talking about protecting McDavid. I'm talking about protecting all the star players right now. Because sooner or later, we're going to get a bunch of Mark Messiers out there with their sticks up, and there are going to be some people missing teeth. Maybe that's what we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies. Maybe that's what we need to do. Go back to the 80s hockey, where if I see you coming to hit me and I'm a star player, my elbow's coming up and you're eating elbow, or my stick is coming up and you're eating wood, and I'm going to make sure you can't eat right for a week. You're going to see a lot more injuries when that starts happening, and then you're going to have a league-wide problem. Not just the Reeves making great hits at center ice because, oh, I think this is a beer league, hockey league, and I'm going to skate with my head down and admire every pass I make. And when I get blown the fuck up, oh no, why are we hitting in the league? Because this isn't Pee Wee hockey. This is NHL. This is a hitting league. These are men playing men. Anyways, Oilers don't get a goal in the shootout. They lose in a shootout 1-0. Good goal by Kailer. We get a point. We now have 33 points on the season. Sorry, we now have 35 points on the season. We are tied with Seattle in points for third in the division. I'm not putting this all on the refs. That third period last minute is on the Oilers. It shouldn't have gone to overtime. But call what's called, make plays that make plays. Be better. Please, all we're asking as fans is that you be better. You're the best fucking officials in the world. Start acting like it. You get paid the most out of all the officials in the world. Start acting like it. It's time the league does take a good look at these refs and start realizing which ones are good, which ones are bad, which ones game manage, and which ones just are flat out shitty. It's time to weed out these refs. and cut them in half. So what if you're reffing double the games you've ever ref before? If you're a good ref, you ref more. If you're a bad ref, you get a weekday game in Arizona when it's Arizona versus Anaheim in a game that nobody fucking cares about in the middle of winter. You're in Arizona, enjoy your game. But those are the only games you ref are the mean nothing games because you obviously can't ref big games, meaningful situations without your biases in it or without just blowing everything you have in it. Again, it shouldn't have went in overtime. The Oilers fucked up, but the Oilers got screwed. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you agree or disagree. If I'm just an Oiler lunatic that seems to think the world's out to get me, that's fine. So be it. So the world's out to get me. But if I have merit to anything I've said, let me know if there's merit to anything I've said. I think there is. I think it's about time we as Oiler fans stop living in the ho hum world that, hey, we're not being screwed over. There's no biases. Wake up. Every other game, there's a bias against the Oilers. Or I could just be wrong and reading the tea leaves completely wrong. And hey, that could be a possibility. My name is Matt. Oilers After Dark. Everybody have a good night. There will be a thank you to the 50 subs video coming up here. Be up tonight. If not tonight, it'll be up tomorrow night. Again, thank you for the 50 subs. I will shout out a bunch of you in the video. And also, thank you for the Facebook people, too. You guys are amazing as well. Let's grow this community. Let's get it going. Like, let's tell all our friends, friends, that this guy's a lunatic and he goes off the rails. I don't mind being that guy. I don't mind it. Again, this is episode 44. We got another game against Anaheim on Saturday. Stay tuned for the fireworks. 2 p.m. Saturday afternoon. Edmonton, Anaheim, in Edmonton. It'll be a doozy.